Hey, all you cool cats and or kittens. How's it going today? I see there's a handful of people in the chat already, which is nice to see. Hey, everybody. Wayne, Danny, Wowie, Twitch is the bed. Francis, Zoomer, all you guys, everybody. Good morning. I'm James, as you probably know, and this is another week of Watchtower Database Twitch streams. We're going to be reading through Justice League Adventures 22 today from October 2003. This month, 17 years ago. Kind of gross for me to think about. Sign off in the chat if you were not alive 17 years ago. Make me feel even grosser. But yeah, if you haven't joined us before, which I do see a couple of new names, so maybe that could be you. We do these Twitch streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Currently, they are at noon Pacific time. But that might be changing soon. Maddie is doing some additional streams on the weekends to kind of gauge what time of day people might be more abundant, I suppose, for these sorts of things. Because, we got almost 62,000 subscribers over on YouTube, and we get anywhere between 10 to 20 of you maximum on here with us hanging out. So it is what it is. I enjoy all of you being here every time, whenever you happen to show up. It's pretty fun to do this regardless, and this is something that we would be doing anyway. These are comics and books and video games that we have yet to do videos on, that we're taking notes on all the timeline stuff, anything that sticks out as non-canon or weird in any way, or just interesting that could be its own video topic at some point. But yeah, since we've got to do that at some point, we figured we might as well do them on Twitch, and have you guys come hang out with us while we do so. Looks like, Wayne, you were 1 year old. Okay, well, that still counts. Zoomer 2002 was when you were born, so also 1 year old. And nope, that's it. Okay. I think a lot of our subscribers on YouTube are in that sort of 15 to 20-year-old range, which is cool because it means that the DCAU has continued to what do you want to say, endure over the years, despite it ending, quote unquote, 2006. So anyway, that's just a little neat thing that I think with my head and my mouth. We're going to read Justice League Adventures 22 today. This is written by Stuart Moore, who I was not familiar with by name, but as soon as I went to his website, which is stuartmoorewriter.com, he's done a bunch of Marvel stuff. He wrote the novelization of Civil War, which is pretty cool. At first I thought he was a writer on Civil War, but he wrote the book version, which I looked up, and it was Marvel's first novelized comic, so that's pretty cool. But he's done a bunch of others, written a bunch of other stuff for Marvel, for DC, all sorts of stuff. There was, where was it? Something else I recognized. Maybe in here. Yes. Anybody, if you've been to like a Barnes and Noble or any bookstore in the last couple of years, you may have seen these kind of like teenage angsty versions of DC characters. I've run across this Batman one a few times. I think there's also a Superman and a Wonder Woman one, if not more. So he wrote those. So that's cool. Nothing sticks out as DCAU adjacent that he's worked on, but he is obviously credited for Justice League Adventures. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll show up again. Usually, I end up recognizing people's websites or whatever that I've already visited before I recognize their names on this stuff. And of course, we got John Delaney back on art this time. He is on a number of Justice League Adventures issues and Justice League, or Adventures in the DC Universe, which was a pre-Justice League comic, essentially, that used DCAU character designs that already existed, at least, but was set in a sort of offshoot of the main DC Universe continuity. We got Kyle Rayner, all that kind of stuff. My hope is to eventually get to this comic. We're on issue 22 of Justice League Adventures. I believe there's 34 issues, so we're getting close. And then there's a similar amount of 30-something Justice League Unlimited issues. And then after that, hopefully, if we're still doing these and everything, I'll get to Adventures in the DC Universe. So that should be fun. Those will be potentially more interesting, at least to me, for figuring out DCAU, whether they fit into canon or whatever. Since, like I said, they weren't necessarily intended to be, but they did reuse a lot of the character designs, and sometimes they spun off of stories that were happening in the Adventures titles that were supposed to be in DCAU. So anyway, those are our guys on this issue. We're going to be going through the issue twice if you haven't joined us before. First time I'm just going to be reading it straight through. And then when we get to the end, I'm going to wrap back around. We're going to read through it again a little slower, taking notes on everything ever. I could explain what each little column is, and I do sometimes, but I'm not going to today, so tough. You'll just have to experience it with me. I'll check out what you guys are saying in the chat here after we get through the first round of reading. And then we'll circle back and do it again. So, Justice League Adventures number 22, October 2003. Not one I am very familiar with, so this should be fun. Get into the reader mode. Okay. Do you think our leader knows where he's going, Salus? What does Salus look like?
Go easy on him, Rock. It's his first squadron command.
In the book of Teoli it is written, "Take a man from the earth, and he must learn to walk all over again."
Again with the quotations, Buddha? Yes, it's my first command. It's also a potentially deadly mission. 5 years ago, the Green Lantern Corps. Whatever this alien ship is, it's tearing up Ventana 3, a totally peaceful world.
We mean no offense, John.
Sir.
Sir, John, sir.
We're these people's only chance for salvation.
In the book of Teoli it is written, yikes!
Not intentionally doing a Yoda voice. I did my Yoda voice for the first issue. I'm trying to not get that close to it. We gotta take them out fast. Buddha, take...
Oh! Buddha!
Zoom!
I've got him. Rock, Salus, full power. Take out those weapons.
Right.
No! No! Killers!
Sir, the book is closed.
The alien race is called the... Oh, I think this is John. The alien race is called the Shayol. They are indeed the ones who killed Buddha, Rock, and Sal... Oh, no, I was right. Damn it. I gotta do my René Auberjonois impression, which is not gonna be good here. The alien race is called the Shayol. They are indeed the ones who killed Buddha, Rock, and Salus. Today, the Justice League. And they are headed for Earth. Second contact. Right. Thanks for the heads up, Guardians. I'll prepare a League strike force. Wait. The Shayol have recently contacted us, John Stewart. They claim to have forsworn violence. Apparently their society is heavily caste-oriented. A more peaceful group has recently come to power. They have even applied to receive their own Green Lantern Corps member. And you believe them? They killed 3 of the Corps under my command, not to mention hundreds of people on Ventana 3. We know little of Shayol, John Stewart. For instance, they have not told us why they approach Earth. We, the Guardians of the Universe, cannot advise how to act in this matter. We can only counsel caution and restraint. It entered orbit an hour ago. Those are the radio signals it's sending out. Gibberish, gibberish, gibberish. I have not heard that language before. Nor I. I cannot contact them telepathically. Their ship must be shielded. Gibberish, gibberish, gibberish. Any luck reaching Batman?
He's coming in now. Batman. Can you hear me?
I'm a little busy right now, Wonder Woman. What is it?
An alien ship is sending out signals that...
I've got the cave's computers working on it. Nothing yet. I'll
BAM!
notify you when I get a translation. Batman out. Well, what now? The Guardians say the Shayal claim to have turned peaceful. Let's see if we can communicate with them by...
What?
Oh,
What? These are known murderers. By your own account, they attacked an innocent world without warning before killing 3 of your friends. We must attack them first. How can you, of all people, advise anything else?
Shayera, I am a soldier. As such, I'm following my superior's orders and trying to work out the best possible strategy. Strategy possible. Whatever I said, whatever's written here. That's what a soldier does, regardless of his personal feelings. John, it's your call. You're the one who's fought these beings before. What do we do? Beep, 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 beep. What is it? The Shayal ship has begun emitting a powerful electromagnetic pulse.
It's disrupting power systems all over the Western Hemisphere.
The Watchtower's defense grid seems to be holding.
I'm getting a call from Flash.
Wonder Woman, what in blazes is going on? I was just lying on a beach in Chile when...
It's an alien spacecraft, Flash. We're working on it. You just do what you can down there. Do you see? Now do you see? These are your peaceful aliens softening up your world for an invasion. We have to attack them.
Given this new development, I tend to agree. John? Go. Wait, Manhunter. I'd appreciate it if you'd stay behind. I have an idea. I need your help. Of course. We probably won't be able to maintain radio contact through that electromagnetic field. If you require assistance, try to contact me telepathically.
We will. Now let's go. After all, somebody's got to defend the Earth. And avenge the dead.
Jeez, Hawkgirl. I'll go in first. If they use that disintegration ray John described, I've got the best chance of...
That's no ray. Strange. Why would they... I don't know, but these things are metal. Ka-clang! And I know how to fight metal.
Ooh, foreshadowing for DC metal. Dark Knight's metal, that's what I was trying to say.
Wham!
You two barely need me here.
Krang!
I wouldn't worry, Superman.
I wouldn't worry, Superman. I'm Susan Eisenberg. Rip! You've got your uses.
Meanwhile, I have told you, my friend, I cannot detect the Shayal's thoughts, and I am not certain this will help even outside the Watchtower's shielding. We've got to try. All thought energy produces electrical impulses. My ring can pick up the stray impulses from the Shayal's minds and funnel them into your Amplifier Helmet. Of course, it'd be easier if they weren't blanketing space with that EM pulse, and I'd feel better if you were wearing a spacesuit. That might inhibit the telepathic contact. Besides, I have the utmost confidence in you, my friend. You would not let me die. Well, we're both green. Brothers gotta stick together, right? John felt the same way. I must say, John Stewart, I find your cool head in this matter quite admirable. I fear I was not as objective when my people were wiped out. Well, a friend once said to me, take a man from the earth, and he must learn to walk all over again. This is just me learning to walk. I have contacted something. What is it? Something very alien. I can sense them within their ship. They are very guarded, but they are strong, powerful, a race of fighters. They want me to know that. Yet I sense they are not telling me everything. Wait, one of them steps forward. His name is Suzdal. I ask him why the attack on Earth? He seems confused. We have not attacked, he says. You have. They know they have a warlike past, yet they come in peace. The winged one, the princess, the large man, Suzdal says. He does not wish to hurt them. But he will do what he must. The Shaial are strong. The Shaial are fighters. No, there is deception here. I must probe deeper. Ooh. How long... How long will the Shaial hide themselves behind these mechanized servants? Bam! Show yourselves! Hawk Girl, take it easy. Take it easy? Tell that to the dead. This chamber, it's lead-lined. I can't see through it. Cash! Maybe this'll help. Gibberish, 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 gibberish. These frail things are the Shaial? I don't know if you can understand me, but you must break off your attack. We are prepared to defend our world. Gibberish, 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 gibberish. That's enough. You're pretty tough when you're threatening worlds from the safety of your big ships, but to me you look like an insect. You have 5 seconds to deactivate your weapons, or I'll...
Shaira!
Oh.
Shaira!
Jean!
The Shaial have deactivated their pulse beam. It was not intended as a weapon. They were attempting to contact Earth. When there was no response to their initial message, they simply turned up the volume, not realizing the chaos that would result. I would like to introduce you to Commander Suzdal. Suzdal is a contact specialist, a member of a group that has recently assumed dominance among the Shaial. He regrets the violence done by the military caste which ruled his people in years past. Gibberish, gibberish. He requests the opportunity to make amends. Ellipses. Who was that on the communicator? Batman. He has translated the Shaial message. Apparently, they come in peace. World's greatest detective, John. You acted most admirably today, my friend. No one could have blamed you for greeting the Shaial with violence, yet instead your actions may have averted an interstellar war. Now it is over. No, there's one more thing to do. 2 weeks later, JL Watchtower. My friends, I give you the newest member of the Green Lantern Corps. Madness. Suzdal of the Shaial. Hawk Girl. The Shaial have truly changed their ways, and I've forgiven them for the deaths of my fellow Green Lanterns. Can you forgive them too? The end. I guess yes is the answer. Okay, not a bad issue. Not the best that we've had so far, but definitely I enjoy these ones that don't go out of their way to just do all these random, like, new characters or take characters that we've already seen and go in different directions with them that would later be retconned by the cartoon. I like issues like this that are just standalone cool stories, and this one actually felt pretty true to the tone of the cartoon and stuff, so that was pretty nice. Let's see, let's go back in the chat. I'll go through what you guys have been talking about during the issue, and then we'll go back through it again and take some notes. If you're leaving, goodbye. Thank you for joining me on the reading part of this. I do urge you to stick around. It's kind of fun to detail some of the notes, and sometimes I go off the rails toward the end and talk about upcoming stuff, behind the scenes goodness and whatever. So, I don't know. Consider sticking around. Let's see. Unlimited, I think, has 50 to 60 issues. Ooh. Well, I guess we'll find out. Does DC... Yeah, the Justice League Unlimited comic, I believe, is on here as well. Is Hush in this comic? I don't think Hush is in any DCAU anything, except for all of his many and varied appearances in the Batman The Adventures Continue. Are those original lanterns? I think so. I did my Green Lantern Corps history video a few months ago, included these guys, and I don't remember them popping up anywhere else. I do think, though, that this guy, Buddha, I think I might be just remembering wrong, but he looks a lot in my head like one of the characters in Blackest Night who was in the... I think it's in part 2, actually. the like barkeep dude. No weapons, no weapons. That guy, which he shows up here in just a second. No weapons, no weapons. I was wrong. He doesn't really look like that guy at all. So never mind. Have you guys been hearing background music? Because it's supposed to be on, but for some reason it's not. It doesn't look like it's playing in Streamlabs. I'm not sure why that is, because I have not removed it or anything. Maybe because the hard drives like to turn off. We'll find out here in a second. Okay. Yoda got swole about the young adult novels. They very much prioritize the young adult aspect of a character. It's all right to read them if you already have a basis on what the characters usually are like and treat it like an alternate universe. But if you're a new reader, then it's not a good recommendation. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. That Batman, Superman stuff we were looking at the start of the stream doesn't seem like they are intended for people that don't already know the characters. Okay, well, real quick, I'm going to see if I can fix this background music thing, because it should be playing. Not sure why it's not. Kind of helps fill the dead space. Let's see, we got streams? No. Where did I put this stuff? Music. Is it laid back? I think it's a laid back background. Done. That's very odd, because I just replaced it in Streamlabs and it should be back. I don't know. Strange. Because I don't see it going up and down, so I don't know what to tell you. Let's bring up some lo-fi hip hop beats. Why don't we? That way we can get some background stuff going here. And then I will turn on desktop audio. And it's a little nicer, yeah, don't you think? The atmosphere is a little bit better. What else in the chat here? Isn't it weird that the Bat computer is more powerful than the watchtowers? Yeah, maybe. Guess it kind of depends on. I think I assume that they've just got, Batman's doing this so that he can be out of the story, so they don't have to give him something to do. Which is still interesting. Same with Flash, I guess. He doesn't do anything in this issue. He's just in this one panel. Which I think is nice, because I've been editing our Ranthanagar War video, which will come out this coming Sunday. And I had to go back to issue 15 of this that we read a few weeks ago. That was Kanjar Row hijacking alien technology from a different planet. There was a part where I was going back through it to get pictures, and I noticed that all of the main 7 Justice League characters are in that issue, even though Batman and Flash barely have anything to do, or especially Batman. It just feels like if it was an episode, they wouldn't have been included. They're not usually in the I guess Flash is, but Batman usually isn't in the more galactic kind of stories, I guess. Okay, why don't they use the Watchtower to translate it? If we could consider Batman created the Watchtower, maybe he wanted the best tech. Yeah, he just kept their computers just barely below his. Batman doesn't trust anyone who isn't him. Very true. At least Superman has a spacesuit. Also very true. I was happy about that. They've done nothing wrong. Martian Manhunter Kang. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. They got a green motif. Their names are some iteration of John. They're practically twins. I think hot girl's on her period. Oh, man. Oh, man. One room is kind of scary, indeed. Context specialist, well done, Suzdal. Special alien, high five. Is that a real DC alien race, or did they make him up? The Shayal? Guess we'll find out. Shayal, DC Comics. Suzdal. I mean, they don't have a page for it on the DC Wiki, which would lead me to believe it's made up for this. John Delaney, if you're watching, tell us. Let's see. Why was Flash in it as well? Did they have to use it? Yeah, so just talking about they seem really similar to the Krolati. Oh, yeah, those guys. Are you talking about? I think those are the guys from Young Justice? Krolatians. Yeah, these little guys. Yeah, they do seem similar. These guys seem a little bit more evil, I guess. But they did, like, control big machines, and they're just tiny little dudes. They kind of reminded me of the Men in Black. The galaxy is on Orion's belt, guys, as well. Note-taking is the best part. Why would people leave? I don't know. As soon as the shot panned away, Shira started beating him down. Yeah. Can you learn to trust them too? No. Maybe Superman is Hush. Anyone can be Hush except for Riddler. Whatever, yeah. I'm not listening. I can't hear the background. Yeah. Now there's background music, so whatever. If you consider to watch together now that you put the episode, seemed interesting. I talked about this last time, where I'm going to be doing a, hopefully soonish, but who knows with all the quarantine stuff going on. I want to do another podcast, but with my friend Brian, on where we watch through the DCAU from start to finish in air date order, so he experiences it the way I experienced it. And part of that would be probably watching the episode and doing kind of a commentary as he watches the episode, and then after the episode discussing the episode. If we do that live, I may consider some sort of playing it on the stream itself, but that would be a very gray area. Well, not so much gray area. A very not okay thing to do, probably, in terms of piracy and copyright and all that stuff. Me showing clips on here, I feel like is about the same as me showing clips in videos, but if we were to just straight ahead watch through a whole episode. On the other hand, we are reading through entire comics and books and all this stuff that you would normally have to pay money for, but you're also not seeing, you're seeing it in this little tiny window with me talking over the top of the whole thing. So who knows, we'll talk about it, but I doubt we'll probably do a straight ahead, just watching the thing. We need some Lil Romeo in the mix. I agree. You guys want to listen to Lil Romeo albums instead while we do note taking here? Let's see. Lil Romeo. I wonder if there's just a Lil Romeo, you know, like, why isn't there like a playlist? Just got, okay, actually I got an idea. We'll just do Amazon Music, which is what I have. I'm not a cool kid with Spotify or whatever. Let's see, Lil Romeo. Like, I'm finishing just talking about not streaming episodes of Justice League or whatever, and then now I'm just switching over to playing Lil Romeo in the background. Why are there two different Lil Romeos? Oh, Christmas. No. Let's see. Can we just do Lil Romeo Station? No. That would not be Lil Romeo, in fact. Popular albums. Let's do this first album here. No, actually, not what I asked for. Am I not logged in or something? No, I am. How about we play the song? What is happening? On-demand listening is only available with unlimited. I have that. Maybe I'm not signed in as me. I'm going to bring this over here so you can't see my cool sign in. You don't get to see that. Okay, welcome, James. There we go. There we go. Okay, I want Lil Romeo, damn it. Let's just shuffle all the Lil Romeo songs. There we go.
Woo! I like you. You like me. Why we playing all these games? Be straight up.
Okay, I think that's probably a good volume. Oh my god, I'm not sure if I like this song. I've never actually listened to much of Lil Romeo before. Now I remember this song. Alright, well that's what you guys have now. That's what you guys have going on in the background. Let's, I timed this pretty poorly. We're going to take a very quick break. I'm going to run an ad real quick, and then we'll come back to more Lil Romeo stuff. So give me just a second. Un momento, por favor. I'll bring that up a little bit more for you guys. Alright. Can you guys hear me okay over the top of this? Yeah. Hey Ted, how's it going? We're gonna go back through the issue now and take some notes, okay? Alright, so just hang on a sec. Okay. Let's do this. We got Salus, Rock, and Buddha. Salus, Rock, Buddha. We got Green Lantern. Book of Teoli. I guess we'll do that. Book of Teoli. I'm not really sure what Teoli is. Don't know. Well, guess we'll never know. Okay. This is 5 years ago. 5 years ago, Green Lanterns encountered the Shial. Ventana 3 is the location. I will blow this boy up for you guys to see it a little bit better. Okay, we got Shial Mothership. So the book thing is just mentioned. Alright, I'm getting a little tired of this song. Oh no, that's the end of the song. Okay. Alright, I think that's it for that page. Again, all that was that for that page. Okay, we've got Guardians of Oa. Now, have I listed them in here before? Guardians of the Universe? Of the Universe, okay. Wasn't sure how I had listed them before. Oh, you person, you. There we go. Okay. You guys enjoying the little Romeo? I'm questioning it a little bit. Okay, still, it's interesting that the Guardians are drawn in their design from the Superman cartoon. Let me bring that up here. Actually, no, I want website. I can put them in supporting. Nope. Heroes. Let's see. We got. Yep. So this was their design on the Superman cartoon, which looks more to me. Oh my god! Come on. There we go. Like how they look here. This was their Justice League design, which is essentially the same thing, but you can see their eyes better. You know, it doesn't really matter. I just thought that was an interesting little tidbit. Also, I'm pretty sure they all have had this middle guy's design on that show, and the there, except for the one female Guardian. But there's a couple extra designs here for these guys on, I mean, I guess this guy looks pretty much the same, but don't think this guy showed up on Superman cartoon. Yeah, I guess they do look a little more human and less scary. Okay, I don't think there's anything else on this page either. They can't stop us. Alright, we got the Watchtower. And we have the Penguin. But we also have all the other Justice League members now. Or except for Flash. We got Wonder Woman, John Jones, Superman, and Hawkgirl, and now Batman as well. The objects will do Penguin's umbrellas, because those show up in many other things. He's got like a whole umbrella, what's that called? Rube Goldberg machine, just to spill acid or something on Batman. Guardians are not good people to begin with, so yeah, Ganthet is an exception. Ganthet is the only only one to be friends with. The others freak me out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Ganthet is this Ganthet. Is this Ganthet? Someone tell me. Who knows? We'll never find out. All right, back, or I guess we have the Cave's computers. So we have Bat Cave is mentioned. And we have Bat Computer is mentioned. Oh. Ganthet has a ponytail, but he hasn't always had a ponytail, I'm pretty sure. Especially in this late 90s, early 2000s era of the DCAU kind of stuff. Okay. This song is called So Fly. The soldier following people's orders. This was kind of a cool moment where he's just saying, like, you know, that's what a soldier does, and Hawk Girl is very offended by that. Had Starcrossed aired at this point? Starcrossed Justice League. May 29, 2004. Nope, not quite. But they might have started sharing that sort of information with the comic people. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of information they really did share with them. We talked to John Delaney and Matthew Manning about Justice League Adventures during the 24-hour stream, if you caught that. That should be up soon, probably this week or next week. I'm kind of taking my time uploading those because I don't want to crowd the real videos, the big releases we're doing on Sundays and whatnot. Just sick of Manhunter and the Guardians, and that's one less problem, I guess so. Okay, still not much on this page. Watchtower's defense grid seems to be holding. Okay, here's the Flash. And you would assume this is Central City. Oh no, it's Chile. He's just said that. Okay, lying on a beach in Chile. Chile, whatever. Kind of happy that Green Lantern is the one to hold back in this. Usually stories would depict a man in jail shoes to be the revenge-seeking person. Yeah, it is interesting how easily he just stops from giving into those feelings. Stay behind, I have an idea. Okay, we got spacesuits. Watchtower. I don't know, I think I've just been listing it as spacesuits. Okay. It's like Little Romeo's thing. You just, woo! Okay. 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 I'm not sure what the okay, why that's his thing, but it's his thing. It's in the Static Shock theme like 4 times. Okay, Avenge the Dead. Okay. Disintegration Ray. Okay. Let's see. What are these? Shial. Let's call these something. Shial, like exosuits. That's good enough for me. Lasso of Truth. Which is not, luckily does not do a truthy thing in this one. We got Amplifier Helmet, which is not something we've seen before. I thought maybe in this panel, I thought maybe this was Grodd's helmet, because we've got, let's see, Grodd Justice League cartoon. His helmet looks pretty similar to this one. Little notch that comes down in the forehead and whatnot. These little side things, the top piece. But it is not. It's just Jean's Amplifier Helmet, like a Mr. or Professor X kind of thing. But doesn't mean he's not had it or doesn't have it, just because we haven't seen it before. Can the lasso translate? I don't know. No zone of truth. Damn. Okay, Jean has now contacted the aliens. So we got Suzdal And we've also just got the Shayal in general. Ugh. Like how Suzdal, the winged one and the large man makes sense, but he calls Wonder Woman the princess. Did someone call her princess before? How does the alien that's never seen Wonder Woman before know that she's a princess? Yeah, I don't know. This does, I guess. I must probe deeper, says John. Yeah, Hawkgirl, like, hears about people died somewhere that I've never heard of, and is just so upset about it this whole time. Like, even the cover of the issue is her being upset about it. So, who knows? Hawkgirl is very angry in this comic series. That's like the one trait they took away from the cartoon for her, is just Hawkgirl mad. Maybe he calls everyone he meets princess. I suppose so. We don't know what any of this gibberish means. Shall have deactivated their pulse beam, so I guess we could call that Shayal pulse beam, which is what we saw at the start that killed the guys. It was not intended as a weapon, except when you fire it, it fucking murders people. Turn up the volume. Chaos. Suzdal. Contact specialist. Superman shakes hands with the alien. Could you imagine, like, you know, Superman looks so human. Could you imagine if, like, Superman was one of these guys, like, just an alien race that didn't come from a planet of humanoid people, and he's just on the Justice League as this weird little dude, but everything else exactly the same. Who's on that communicator? Okay, it's not like a communicator we've seen before, just a little flip phone looking thing. Let's just call it comlinks. Why not? That's what we've been calling it when they're the earpieces. They come in peace. World's greatest detective. One more thing to do. 2 weeks later, okay? So, end of the comic takes place 2 weeks later. Newest member of the Green Lantern Corps. I guess I could have counted that up top, but I won't do it. Green Lantern Corps. I'll go ahead and put it. Put it here now. Also, now we have. This is a callback to Justice League Adventures number 6. So we have. So I guess that. Damn it! We've been counting every instance of Kronos from that, you know, this particular Kronos, we've been counting those as non-canon because he gets retconned by the cartoon. So I guess this issue has become non-canon because of its connection to that issue. We also got Starro up there. So let's see, what do we have in this panel? So we have Starro, we have Kronos, which I guess could just be mentioned. I can't remember what we've done with the costumes like that, but we've Catwoman mentioned. What have I done before for that? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, I've just done it as mentioned every time. Okay. I don't need no girlfriend. I remember this one debuting on MTV and Nickelodeon. Now, what is this? Okay, this is Savist's arm. Is that how you spell it? H-Vist. Yep. What is this? Does anyone recognize this thing behind Flash here? From a previous issue? This is just some weird something. Then we also got other stuff. Okay, there's All-Stars Stars. So we got All-Star mentioned. Although I know she had a specific name for her star thingy. Star Charm. Okay. So Star Charm. Did I hyphenate that? I just forgot already. Nope. Okay. This is like the end of Guardians of the Galaxy if Lil Romeo was one of the members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. What do we have down here? What are these little pacifiers? These little binkies in the corner. There's a Martian gun, which is what they had called it before. Martian gun. Ah, damn it. I think it was number 19. Nope. Which one was it? Oh boy. Alien invaders. Okay. Martian weapon. Alien invader warships. Martian weapons. Okay. This was the staff from number 3 or 4, something like that. Maybe number 2 even. Yeah. Daughters of Tiamat staffs. But then there's also the mask of the Serpent Queen. So, okay. Boy. Serpent Queen is mentioned. Nah, the Medusa mask was last issue, or the one before that. It was Psycho Pirates, but this is part of the women from number 2. But I have no idea what these binkies are, or what this headband is, or what this thing is behind Flash. So I will just put +3 unknown trophy room things to figure out later. Whoop. I've been putting a question mark in parentheses next to stuff. Parenthesis, question mark, close parenthesis, next to anything to come back to later and try to figure out deeper. Okay, what do we got here? The Cosmic Treadmill. They just threw everything in here at the end. They're like, you thought this issue was canon. LOL. This is, oh my god, what was his name? Polar Lord. His jacket. And then we got, oh my gosh. What is his stupid name? Count Vertigo, Roxy Rocket, and Solomon Grundy. Okay. Now, are these just statues of them? Why they're not like literally in there? Okay, Count Vertigo mentioned, Roxy Rocket mentioned, and Solomon Grundy mentioned. Now, I at least appreciate that this comic keeps that continuity within itself. We've been hypothesizing as we go through all of these that this is just from a different timeline, a different version of the Justice League cartoon that probably branched off from Secret Origins. You know, they go one way in the cartoon, they go another way in the comic. Some of the episodes I know will come into play that we've already had references to a couple episodes in show events. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so like Arisia was in an issue of this, so Fury already happened, and Wonder Woman talks about Fury. Obviously, Secret Origins had to have happened. Green Lantern talks about meeting Kanjaro in Blackest Night, so maybe that one also happened. Very early on in the series, it can basically branch off. When Roman first is okay. Yeah, there's not a lot so far that has tied it to the show, other than just the characters existing in both. Let's see. Why didn't Jean drop more F-bombs during JLU? Who knows? Would have been hard to hide his identity at the Daily Planet. Oh, yeah, if he was a little squid boy. Does 35-year-old Virgil Hawkins still listen to Little Romeo? I sure hope so. Is that how old he would be at this time? I would guess that's what you already figured out, Bob. Medusa Mask, yeah, and Hush shows up, they're frozen in carbonite. I guess so, that it could be. They did kind of capture a bunch of bad guys at the end of that issue, so who knows. This is a loud one. Okay, well, that seems to be it. Next issue, number 23, is Cobra showing up, which will be fun. What is this one called? Come on. Venomous Agenda. We got Cobra. Mentioned in Batman The Adventures Continue, but unseen. Could look like this. Could look like the 6 other ones I showed on screen. We may never know. Who's the artist for this one? It looks familiar. Oh, Minescu is pencils, but maybe it's just a different inker than I'm used to or something. But anyway, this should be a good one. Cobra's pretty cool. Yeah. I was about to say something that would spoil something that Ted knows about. But I'm not gonna. So thanks, everybody, for joining me today. Make sure you can catch Ted tomorrow playing Batman Chaos in Gotham. I remembered what it was called this time. It's Batman the Animated, or New Batman Adventures Game Boy game from, I want to say, 2003 or 2. That's kind of a weird era for DCAU video games because they just kept making Superman the Animated Series games and Batman the Animated Series games and stuff several years into the run of Justice League, but they did not make very many Justice League Animated Series video games. But yeah, I guess I will go ahead and mark this one red because of Kronos. Thanks, Kronos. I think it would have been doing this one. Lightberry 2. Lightberry 3. Okay. Well, I'm going to see appearance of Kronos and others from number 6. Appearances of costumes of Kronos and others from number 6. Yeah. Is this still Little Romeo? Yeah. French Kiss is the name of this song. But I think we actually went through all of the Little Romeo music that is on Amazon Music during this stream, so that's kind of funny. So thanks again. That's Ted on Wednesday doing that, and then on Thursday, Maddie is going to be reading more of Harley Quinn Mad Love, the 2018 novel. That's been a lot of fun so far. I've been tuning into those as much as I can. We haven't even gotten to anything remotely recognizable from the Mad Love comic or episode yet. We're still in Harley Quinn's childhood in the early chapters here. We've learned where she got her accent from. We've learned a handful of other things about her past with her father and some of the mob in Gotham. Or no, I think it's in New York right now. But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Maddie doing gangster voices has been funny. So make sure to tune in for that on Thursday. And I think that's basically it. Again, I mentioned Sunday, this coming Sunday, is our Ranthanagar War video, finally. What did I do here? Align top. There we go. That was voted on by our Patreon supporters like a month or two ago. And then I keep having things come up where we have to push it, and we're finally doing it. And then this coming Thursday also, you got me, Ted, Maddie doing streams, but then Thursday, I guess Wednesday at midnight, Thursday whenever you want, the final issue of Batman The Adventures Continue is coming out on digital places, Comixology, readdc.com. There's probably others that I don't know about or use. So make sure you read that so that when we do our video a week or so later that you're all caught up and ready for that. I've got a pretty fun intro sketch thing I'm going to be doing for the final Adventures Continue Easter egg breakdown. And of course my webcam crashes right here at the end while I'm trying to tell you something. Jeez. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, I don't know. That's all. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Thanks for sticking around, listening to Little Romeo with me. I'm going to stop that now. And I'll see you next week for Justice League Adventures 23. And then after that, I think we only have 11 more issues of this comic. Will we beat my child to being born? Stay tuned. See you guys later.